Welcome to Cleveland Browns Stadium and to Dog Pound, as we have an excellent game on tap between Miami and Cleveland. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. Here's the opening kick, taken from the 3-yard line. Both teams come into today's game pretty fired up. Let's go down to the field for the opening kickoff. You always want to have a successful first drive. It really sets the tone for the whole game offensively. Let's see how they do here. The Browns come out with the offset eye. Anderson calls for motion left. He looks to throw on first down. Throws while on the run. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. They give it to the tailback. Brought down behind the line. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
He gets another carry. He's tackled at midfield. An 8-yard gain. That'll bring up third down. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Anderson hands off to the left. Tackled at the 49-yard line. And they can't get anything on the ground.
Big run stuff that time by the defense, bringing up fourth down. Tremendous play.
Gets it away cleanly. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. The Dolphins line up with an offset eye backfield. He fakes it, throws it. He's wide open. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Fasano, the man in motion. Here's the give. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Back to throw. Dumps it out left. And they can't connect. He's lucky it wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, and this defense now knows that they're starting to get inside the head of this quarterback. He's not going through his progressions, and he's making some bad decisions.
McCown set to go to the air. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Cribbs takes it at the 21. Stiff arms, And the defender still makes the tackle. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Anderson will look to throw. And it's knocked loose. The intended receiver just got laid out.
Boy, that was a big hit. I'm not surprised at all he couldn't hold on to that one.
Lewis is the single setback. Anderson gives it up the middle. He lost yardage on the play. Solid hit with the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Anderson drops back to pass. And it's caught. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Again is back deep to receive. Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. It's 1st and 10. 3. No, make that 4 wide receiver formation. Looking to throw. Dumps it out right. And he's decleated at the 20. Just barely past the line of scrimmage. So that'll make it 2nd down. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Miami sends a man in motion to the left. Setting up play action. With the catch. What a hit! And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Tackled at the 42. That's a 3-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 42. 2 tight ends here. Martin comes in motion. Brought down at the 44-yard line. Brown gets around 3 on that halfback counter play. McCown with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. He throws left. And they get him at the 48-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. 2nd and 9. The Dolphins come out with 3 wide receivers. Quarterback in the shotgun. McCown has completed every pass on this drive. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. Fasano wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They'll line it up again on 3rd down. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers.
Scatter, scatter, scatter. Switch. Watch the switch. Rush.
Drops back to pass. The pocket is collapsing. The pass rush got him. Everything seemed to work exactly how they drew it up on that one.
I don't think there's any play in football that's prettier than a perfectly executed blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays.
He gets it away. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They line up in the I formation. Lewis takes it up the middle. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Anderson comes to the line, 3-wide formation. He drops back, looking for an open man. Pass is complete. Great pass play.
There is nothing that puts fear in the heart of a defender more than a guy with that kind of speed. That's impressive.
And they'll run him again. Cuts back and he's dropped. That's a 1-yard pickup.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play. And let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Little handoff. He's brought down at the 37. Lewis gets 3 yards on the play. Cleveland get a 4-wide set.
Here we go. 118. 118. Come on, go. Ace. No, over right. Over right. Keep your eyes open.
Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. He's there for the catch. He's tackled at the 31. 5, maybe 6 yards that time on the screen pass. It's 4th down, and the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. Gets the punt away. Through the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. McCown sends a man in motion. Brown takes the handoff. And they get him at the 20. And the halfback has nowhere to go. From their own 20-yard line. The Dolphins come out with the offset eye. And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Little handoff. He's dropped for a loss. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Flips it out short. He's dropped at the 15. Well, the offense is held in check this time, 3 and out. It's 4th down. The Dolphins line up to punt. Fields is waiting for the snap. Fields will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Cribbs fields it at the 39. Nice job on the punt coverage there.
Boy, the punter just boomed that one, didn't he? Gave his guys time to get down the field, cover the punt. This is one of the few times where the punter's the most popular guy on the field.
Let's go. Other side. Good work.
Play action. Gets the throw away. This quarterback definitely has some confidence in his arm.
Yeah, when you have an arm like that, you'd have confidence too. This guy thinks he can get it into anywhere.
The Browns come out in a 2 tight end set. Anderson drops back. Throws to his left. Defender gets his hand on it. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defense side, the receiver. That one.
The Browns come out in the ace formation.
Right 18. Right 18. Let's go. Let's go. Let the hook it. Let the hook it. Hey, let's go.
Gives to the back. Huge hit. Lewis comes away with 5 yards on the carry. It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 42-yard line. Anderson is in the shotgun. 4 receivers split out.
Saturday. King's right. Stay right. Stay right. Let's go.
Back to throw. Rifles this one out to the middle. Tackled at the 34-yard line. And that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Let's roll. Let's roll. We stop the run. 6.
He's looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. Passes it out. Broken up. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Come on. 18. We're talking about breathe. Double left, ace left. Come on. Little hustle.
Back to pass. Throws it short. Brought down right around the 26-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Huge pressure by the defense. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. Why did he even make that pass?
You know, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
First down, looking to throw. He decides to run, and they get him at the 24-yard line. The scramble gets them 7 yards. 2nd and 3 now. Ball on the 24. The Dolphins line up with 2 tight ends. Ground on the give. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Brown comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 3rd and 1 coming up on this play. The Dolphins come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. He's under pressure. There for the catch. It'll be 1st and goal. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
They'll give it off here. Tackled around the 1-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. They line up a few feet from the goal line. McCown lines up under center. 2 backs in the eye. He's in for the score.
How about that little juke in the middle of that move? That's just a one-on-one athletic play that time. That was fun to watch.
And they line up for the extra point. And the point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Hit and drop at the 31. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Offset I formation in the backfield. On the ground with a tailback. He's brought down at the 35. Lewis picks up about 4 yards on the play. Anderson comes to the line under center. Offense lines up in an I. Drops back. Gets the pass off. They don't hook up. The wide receiver is unable to make the grab. The pass was too far out of his reach.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks. This guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it. We'll get it next time.
Wright takes it up the middle. Brought down at the 42. He picks up 7. That will be enough for the first.
Nice call with the draw there. Anytime you start to see those linebackers look in the backfield, they see the drop back action, they start to go to their pass drops, and then you get hit with the draw, able to pick up a nice gain and a first down.
Fakes the run. He threw off his back foot. Tackled around the 40-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
From the 40-yard line. Single set backfield.
Watch the run now. Watch the run. Hey, how you with you? Hey, go to the other side. Hey, man, let's go.
Passes it. It's picked. Hit hard at the 13. And that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
They're going to pitch it. And they get him at the 21. Nice job with the running back. That'll give him 7, maybe 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 21-yard line. Bunch formation.
Make a play.
They'll give it off here. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the left. The defender gets him to the ground. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Cribbs will be the return man. He gets it away. Cribbs fields it at the 42. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. The Browns come out with the offset I.
Regular. 6. 16. Back. Team. We up. Learn drive.
The halfback with the carry. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Lewis gets about a yard on the play. Shotgun formation.
Wide 18. Double left, ace left. Let's go. Right.
He drops back. He throws on the run. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Play action. He wasn't set when he threw. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Looks to pass. Rockets it out. Just clanks right off his hand. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
He drops back. Defense closing in. Brought down around the 28-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Here's the kick. And it's good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Decent kick. Again, has it at the 5. Hit and dropped at the 20-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. They get to it, and that was a nice play to get in there for the sack.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Looking to throw. Surveys the field. Bad luck as he drops it. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
And picked up after the game.
48! 48! Watch the ball, watch the ball.
McCown back to throw. Throws it out. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. A punishing blow by the defender.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
Fields is the punter.
Profanity in any form will not be tolerated.
He punts it. Cribbs fields it at the 46. He's tackled at the 45. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Here's the give. He's brought down about the 43-yard line. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Drops back to pass. Short throw. He's dropped right around the 32-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
He looks to throw on first down. Dumps it out right. He makes a great open field tackle. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Hey, watch the screen. Solid, close left.
Drops back on first down. Throws short. Finally make the tackle, and it will be first and goal. And that pass was moving.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
It's the tailback. He's tackled around the 7-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. The offense will line it up at the 6. Anderson lines up under center. Single backfield.
Hey, don't lose your bite. Stay inside right here.
Anderson back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He gets in for 6. That was just a well-executed pass right there.
Well, as a receiver, you're going to get banged around a little bit down here on the goal line, but this is a big, stout guy with good, strong hands, and that was a nice catch.
And this attempt will give them a 3-point advantage. The snap, set down, the kick is up. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Taken at the 5. Dropped at the 26-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. First and 10, ball on the 26. The defense lines up in the nickel. Miami uses motion. And the defense has a heavy rush. It's picked off. At the 30. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Little handoff. And they get him at the 18-yard line. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5 from the 18-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's keep him down here.
On play action, not much time to throw. And he catches it. Out of bounds at the 6. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
No gain. That'll bring up second down. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, defense, get low.
They line up in an I.
Come on, let's go. Now let's see what
Defense is getting pressure. Picked off. And chalk up another one for this defense.
3 picks on the day, and every time you think this offense is starting to get it going, they turn it over again.
First down, looking to throw. He throws it, brings it in. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Tackled right around the 40-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Pitch out. He didn't get back to the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Little handoff. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Let's get off this field, man. Hey, let's go now.
Drops back to pass. Strong throw to his right. And they get him at about the 47-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Cribbs back deep to return. Fields kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Into the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play action. Tipped away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Back to throw. He throws left. And the fullback is wide open out there. He's dropped at about the 31. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Short throw to the right. Hit and drop behind the line. The play goes for a loss of 4.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
Come on, man, let's go. Get him blocked. Go left, over right. Let's go, keep playing. Game 22 press.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 31. 2-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down. Miami comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. He fakes it. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 43-yard line. They just get enough for the 1st down.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a 3rd and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a 1st down, that's impressive.
Lewis on the inside handoff. He's tackled at the 45. A couple of yards there.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Tosses it out. And they get him at the 48-yard line. Lewis gains around 3 yards on the run. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of the ball. Crowder knocks it away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 29. They were forced to punt on their last drive.
Let's hit him in the mouth. Luke 45. Luke 45. Let's stop. Friday.
McCown drops back on 1st down. On the run, he throws it. Brought down around the 48-yard line. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
There's a play fake. Looks for a man open. Is there for the catch. Hard to cover, pure speed.
And the worst part was you could see the defender thought he had him covered at one time, but there's just no match for that kind of speed.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. They line up in a one-back set.
Let's get it right here. 48. 48. Right here. Pick 6. Let's go. Tango on the top. Tango on the top. Right.
Ground on the give. He's dropped around the 20-yard line. Ground gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 situation here. They come out with a big set.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Tiger.
2 minutes to go in the half. They line up at the 20.
Let's stop it right now. Come on. Let's go.
Give to the tailback. He's brought down at about the 17-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. McCown calls an audible. McCown will look to throw. Throws it short, and it's completed. Chris, they'd love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
They'll throw on 1st down. Looks down the field. Short pass to his left. Pass is off target. Again was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 11. The Dolphins line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out. He drops back. All kinds of pressure. And he should have had that one. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
He drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
And he makes it. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. Kicks it off. From the 7. Big hit there to bring him down. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. There are 2 tight ends in the formation. The quarterback is in the gun. He looks to throw on 1st down. Gets the pass out. He goes up high for the catch. Cleveland takes a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. 3 wide receivers set. Anderson will look to throw. Throws while on the run. Brought down at the 43-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
So 2nd down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Anderson hands off to the left. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Third and short, and they'll throw for it. A great one-handed grab and a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
From the 20-yard line. And it's good. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Excellent kick here. Big hit there to bring him down. They'll get the ball here at the 26-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Fullback straight ahead. He's tackled around the 33-yard line. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 13-10. Not a bad kick. From the 5-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Fakes the run. Passes to his left. Goes out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Short completion there. That doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
Hands it to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Delayed handoff. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Probably the right call, but just couldn't get the yardage they needed.
Yeah, I'm okay with the call there, too. It just wasn't executed like the coach drew that one up. And now it's going to bring up 4th down.
He punts it. Cribbs fields it at the 26. He's brought down at the 33-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Back to pass. Gets the pass away. Excellent open field tackle. Stallworth caught that one for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 39-yard line. Anderson will line up with the shotgun formation. Little handoff. And they get him at the 42. A gain of around 4 yards on the draw. Cleveland goes with the ace set here. Looks to pass. That incompletion will bring up 4th down.
Congratulations to the person.
Miami has lined up. They look like they're sending the house after this punt.
You have won a free pizza of your choice from one of our concession stands.
Gets it away cleanly. Again, takes it at the 21. Tackled at the 30. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled around the 33-yard line, and the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Miami at a 4-wide set.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all.
Left 21.
Back to pass. Goes through his read. Catch is made. And he's out at the 33. And not a whole lot of yardage gained on that one, Chris.
And that's one of those plays where you leave it up to the receiver to make yardage after the catch is made. When he can't find his way into open space, you'll see plays like that.
And they get him there for the sack.
Got to think they'll punt it away here in this situation. No point in taking any chances when you're on the wrong side of the field like this.
He gets it away. Cribbs fields it at the 34. Brought down right around the 40-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Anderson comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Looks to pass. Throws on the run. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Lewis gets the ball. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. Miami lines up with 5 defensive backs. Back to pass. Passes on the move. And they get him at the 29-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Again with the run. He's hammered in the backfield, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He's looking to throw. Here's the throw. Interception. He got deep cleated. And that now makes 4 picks he's thrown.
Ouch. We have some quarterbacks in the league that'll go a month without throwing 4 interceptions. Some will go half a season. Today, this has been embarrassing.
Brown takes the delayed handoff. He's dropped at about the 33-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Brown lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Looks to pass. McCown will be dropped in the backfield. The offensive line has really struggled so far in this one.
I really don't know what you do as an offense at this point, because if it's one guy struggling or one guy winning the battle, you can help one side or another. But when your entire offensive line is getting beat on a consistent basis, what do you do?
passes the ball. Knocked down. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 44-yard line. One man in the backfield. It's the tailback. And he's drilled at the 49-yard line. 5-yard gain. That brings up second down. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide.
Right, close right. Hey, regular. Saturday. Pony.
Drops back. Throws it short. Juravicius was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. 3rd and 5. Ball on their own 49. From the gun.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Double left, ace left. Come on, D. Let's get off the field now. Let's go. We're up.
Fakes the run. Makes the catch. He's dropped in the open field. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Again with the run. Brought down at the 40. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. The Browns come out with the offset eye. On the ground with a tailback. Tackled at the 39-yard line. Lewis only picks up about a yard there on the draw play. The offense facing another 3rd down here as they line up. Offset I formation in the backfield. Looking to throw. Defense closing in. Into traffic, and it's picked off. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 37. McCown is under center. They'll line up in the I formation. And they get him at the 38. Gain of less than a yard, and that will bring up second down. Miami goes with the ace set here. On the ground with a tailback. He fights forward to about the 40. A couple of yards there.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
He drops back to pass. He throws on the run. It came loose. Jackson picks it up off the ground. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and kill the drive, kill the momentum.
Give to the tailback. He's dropped at the 22-yard line, and that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Scans the field, and he's got room to run. Fumble on the play. The wideout scoops it up. You know the defense is upset at that missed opportunity.
Turnovers can definitely turn a football game around, and that defense had a chance that time to make a big play.
Wide 18. Come on, G. Wide 18. Double left, face left. Wide hit. Wide hit.
He lost yardage on the play. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
This guy's really one of the strengths on this defense. Not only is he able to turn the corner and get some pressure on the quarterback, but he's rock solid against the run.
Here we go, boys. Wide 18. Wide hit. Let's go. Wide hit.
Anderson will look to throw. End zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Again from the 8. He's hammered at the 30. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They line up in the jumbo set. Brown gets the carry. He's brought down right around the 38-yard line. 9-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. From the gun. He drops back. Looks down the field. Should have had that when he was wide open. Hagan was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. McCown lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
For luxury seating members only. Ask for additional details and information today.
Dumps it out left. And he caught it. And they get him at the 45. Great job to haul in that first down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Hands it to the back. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. Brown picks up about 4 yards on the misdirection handoff. The Dolphins line up with 3 wide. He drops back. He throws right. Completed. And he dropped him in the open field. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
They'll give it off here. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That's what you call a great individual effort.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Gets the punt away. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Looking to score again, the offense takes the field, and you've got to wonder if the defense will ever be able to stop their ground game.
Saturday. Coming up quick.
Lewis gets the ball. Brought down behind the line.
Gets the call.
This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that eighth man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Looks to pass. Rockets it. Comes down with it. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
The pass is away. Oh, and he has it go right through his hands. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Gets the punt away. And they make the fair catch. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The offense will take over at the 31. First and 10. 3 wideouts here.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Looking to throw. Throws to the middle. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
McCown calls for motion left. Fakes the run. Knocked loose. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass.
Third down.
It's 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 31. The defense is in the nickel. Drops back. Looking for an open man. Makes the reception. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
McCown set to go to the air. Brings this one in. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Looks to pass. He's under pressure. Pass completed. Tackled at the 36-yard line. These days you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside. But blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
With the throw, Poole catches it, interception. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
From their own 40-yard line. Anderson is under center. I formation behind him. They'll give it off here. And they finally make the stop at the 29. And that guy just showed his breakaway speed there.
Pretty impressive stuff. As a back, you have to just keep slamming it in there, believing that hole's going to be there eventually. That time it was, and he took advantage.
The big run sets him up with another 1st and 10. Lewis lines up as the deep back, I formation. Back to throw. Passes to his left. He's dropped right around the 18-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Not much time to throw. Can't connect on the pass. The quarterback just had too much velocity on the ball. The receiver couldn't catch up.
And when you throw a football that hard, it just leaves no margin for error because there's no room for the wide receiver to make an adjustment.
Drops back. Looks for a man open. There for the reception. They'll score. Touchdown! There's another scoring strike through the air. That's his 3rd TD pass of the game. And here's the extra point. The kick is up. It's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. From his own goal line. He's hammered at the 18-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Miami at a 4-wide set. They'll throw on 1st down. Short pass to his left. Oh, and he dropped it. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
McCown takes it back. It's completed. He's tackled at the 23. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
He's looking to throw. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. That was an excellent play by the defensive end.
Man, that guy has a great jump off the ball. In the league now, we are seeing some of the best athletes in all of football playing the defensive end position, and if you can't get them blocked, you're going to have to start thinking about chipping them with a back or putting a tight end over there.
Gets the punt away. Cribbs fields it at the 46. And they get him at the 45. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. Anderson is under center. 3 wide receivers this time. Anderson drops back. And it's caught. He's dropped around the 35-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
This quarterback's not going to get it done with throws like that.
Yeah, I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hand or what, but that one really wasn't that close for a professional quarterback. Lewis
gets it on the inside. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. And with that run, the defense just gave up the first down.
And for a defense in those short yardage situations, more often than not, you're going to give up the first down, but you certainly don't want to allow them to break out the big one.
He'll get it again. Tackled at the 33. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 33. Out of the I formation.
We're talking about Bria. 18. 18. Lou. Quick games, 44 screw. Come on, little hustle. We stopped the run.
Anderson hands it off straight ahead. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Around 5 yards on the delayed handoff. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. From the gun.
18. Turbo. Oh, make a play.
Back to pass. With the pass. With the catch. He's tackled at the 17. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Here we go, boys. 18.
Lewis gets another handoff. He's dropped for a loss. They didn't find any success on the delay.
Well, the halfback delay is really one of those plays that you're dependent upon the defensive lineman really believing it's a pass and trying to attack the quarterback. That time, those defensive linemen, they didn't believe.
Brought down at the 15. A yard, maybe two, on the carry. The defense is really struggling on third down here. The offense is 2 for 2 on this drive.
Here we go, boys. New call.
Here's the give. And they get him at the 11. The fullback gains around 4 yards there. They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This one is from 28 yards away. Here's the kick. Right down the middle. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. The kick is away. Taken at the 5. Hit and dropped at the 31. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Brown alone in the backfield.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Goes through his reads. Pass is complete. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Feeds it to the back. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. Brown picks up 2 yards with the carry. From their own 44-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Looks to pass. Dumps it out right. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 4 yards.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Drops back. He throws it. Jones has the pick. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. Good job to pick that ball off.
This guy's a gambler, no question about it. He doesn't mind taking some chances, and sometimes it pays off just like that.
Here we go. 18. 18. 6.
Back to pass. Scans the field. Anderson with not much pressure. Anderson is going to be sacked for a loss. They're going to need to tighten up their blocking, or this could turn out to be a very long game for the quarterback.
No kidding. I'd hate to be that quarterback right now. Clearly, this offense is having trouble recognizing the blitz, and even if they do recognize it, they can't block it.
He drops back to pass, looking for a receiver. He's there for the catch. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Roll.
Right on the inside handoff. He's dropped right around the 50-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Gets it away cleanly. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The Dolphins come out with the offset eye. Here's the halfback. They finally force him to the ground at the 42-yard line. It looks like the defense just lost containment there.
And you really have to look at your safety play anytime somebody makes a run of that distance, because the very essence of playing the safety position is you have to be the last guy to protect your end zone.
From the 42-yard line, McCown will come to the line with a three-wide formation. They hand it off. And they get him at about the 41. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They line up at the 42. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Back to throw. Throws it out. Tackled around the 29-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
McCown to the air on first down. There for the catch. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all, and sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
Brown takes it up the middle. Brought down right around the 8-yard line. Brown gains around 3 yards on the run.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Here's the give. And he scores. What a play! The running back into the end zone for his second score of the game.
One score is nice, but two, that is really special. And ask any fantasy football player out there, if this guy's on your team, you're almost as happy as he is right now.
Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. Cribbs from the 3. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. The Browns come out in a 2 tight end set. Drops back on first down. Throws it. Leaping catch. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
The Browns put a man in motion to the left. They'll throw on first down. He throws left, and he catches it. Hit and dropped behind the line. Looks to be a loss of around 3 or so on the play.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Pitch out. He's hammered in the backfield. May want to dump that.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
And they get him at the 31. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
He punts it. Again, fields it at the 29. He's dropped right around the 34-yard line. And they take the field with one thing on their mind, another scoring drive. Miami is going with the offset I backfield. Here's the give. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. Brown gains about 2 yards on the run. From their own 37-yard line. McCown lines up in the shotgun formation. Looks to pass. On the run, he throws it. And it's knocked down. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
The Browns bring in their dime package. McCown drops to throw. Looks down the field. Brings it in. Brought down at the 37. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
They tackle him for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Surveys the field. Past the line. He's brought down at the 37. They need to do a better job of managing the clock here.
Yeah, I guess they're thinking we don't want to completely abandon the running game at this point, but at some point you have to start putting a few points on that scoreboard.
He's looking to throw. Short throw to the right. Touchdown! And that's about as well executed a play as you can ask for.
And that's no fluke right there. We saw him hit that play a couple of times in practice the other day. That's something they're going to come back to until you find a way to stop it.
And they line up for the extra point. Point after is good. And under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, the score, the Browns 30, the Dolphins 24. The kick is away. Hit and dropped at the 25. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll take over at the 25. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They go with the run. And he will lose yardage on the play. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Play your assignments, man. Here we go, D.
Hey, play the run. No, over right.
All right. 3-7 out.
2 minutes left in the ball game.
Let's just go. We'll play. Look. You see how they playing?
They line up at the 24.
Let's cover.
Jam free.
Setting up play action. It's tipped.
Fans, it's
Very surprising to see them go with a pass play in that situation.
Well, you want to stay aggressive, but that is the risk that you run when you throw the football there, because an incompletion means the clock stops, and that hurts.
Give to the tailback. He's dropped at the 27-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. The team sends its offense back onto the field and look to make it 3 scoring drives in a row. One man in the backfield.
Let's hot man. 245. Come on, D. Let's get off the field now.
He looks to throw on first down. He throws right, makes the grab. He's brought down right around the 50-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Fasano in motion. First down, looking to throw. Incomplete. Martin was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 50. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back to pass. And he goes down. Passing situation for the offense here on 3rd and long. Looks to pass. Fires it out. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the pass.
Well, it's not often you can say that the game comes down to one play, but if they don't convert here, it's over.
Looking to throw. Gets it off. He makes another catch. What an open field tackle. Looks like that spot will give him the first.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and admit it now. As a former offensive player, whenever you see an offense pick up a big play like that on 4th down, I always enjoy watching the defense kind of slinking around with their head down, pouting a little bit.
They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Miami comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Let's go, guys. Come on.
Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. Right through his hand. Looked like a sure reception, but he couldn't hang on to it.
Well, that's just such a big part of the game. You know these receivers are going to be in position to make a catch. You can either try and knock it down or knock them out.
Back to throw. Short throw to the left. And they get him around the 33-yard line. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
Yeah, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
McCown drops to throw. Rolls right. He needs to get rid of it. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. They'll take over at the 33. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Wide 18. Wide 18.
Overload.
Come on, little hustle.
Lewis, the ball carrier. Brought down at about the 35-yard line. Gain of 3. That brings up second down.
Stay inside right here.
And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Browns 30, the Dolphins 24.